What's good? I'm Church.
What's up? I'm Jillian, we are from around the way. And today we got Trip Says as a guest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy, Young Boss Trip. You heard? We here. We outside. We around the way. We about to get it to the T. You heard?
So what's up, Trip? How you and the fam doing?
Everybody good. You know, kids getting big. Everybody good working. You know, same thing.
Staying out the way.
Yeah, definitely. Got to. Ain't nothing out there.
So I heard you doing big things. I heard you going on tour with Kendrick and Sister.
And yeah, SZA. Yeah, we got some opportunities in the works right now, but yeah, we got a lot in store. We about to do our own tour too. Like, we about to start traveling and stuff. It's about to be lit.
How that came about?
It was an opportunity. They reached out to us, and you know, we spoke to them, and we're gonna see what happens. You know.
From that song, Her Star?
Hopefully, I mean, that's the one they like right now. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot on social media ever since I came home. I just been dropping. Like, I had a plan of what I was gonna do, and I just been putting everything into effect, and I've been getting a lot of feedback. You know?
Was you doing music before you got incarcerated?
Yeah, I've been doing music a long time for real. I started doing music when I was like, I recorded my first song. I was like 10 years old. Yeah, I was a kid. Like, my pops, he had passed away, and I wrote a song for him, and I had showed my family. And my father, my father used to do music, so okay. He was in a halfway house, and he used to be going to the studio on his furloughs. So he had went and like dropped a whole bunch of bread for studio time, like in advance. Mm-hmm. And when he came home, he was only home for like 5 months, and then he died. So the money that he had left over, they had brought me to the studio and was trying to record me. And the owner of the studio, Q, he was like, look, his pops left, you know, a whole bunch of money here. I was gonna bring it back to y'all, but if he wanted to do music, I'm gonna just let him use the money. And even after, like, I know, like, I was going there for like probably like 2 years after that, and he wasn't charging me. I know the money had probably went already, like whatever my pops had left, but he just let me keep coming to the studio. So I was going over there to his studio for like 2 years. This was on Madison Street in Essex.
Yeah, Essex. Yeah, I remember.
I used to be going over there, and then he ended up moving to Bunker Hill. When he got over there, that was probably like 2 years later. Then I started going on my own, like, and then I started paying him, but he was charging me like dirt cheap at that time. So, but yeah, so that's when I originally started doing music, and then I just kept going. At first, like, when I started doing music, I used to just do it for like my family and friends and stuff like that. I used to just be getting them on CDs and just playing them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really doing that. I just used to do it to listen to myself and have other people listen to it. And as I started getting older, I started doing other things, started shooting videos and doing shows. Like, I ended up getting on TV, getting on the radio, like at a young age, like 15, 16 years old. And that's when I started like really like taking it serious for real. Like, I got something here, like, and I just been doing it since then for real.
When you got incarcerated, like, your lyrics, do they change when you feel like when you incarcerated to when you home?
Yeah, so a lot of people when they locked up, they could write music. I couldn't write music when I was in jail. Like, I was really in like jail mode. Like, I tried. I probably wrote a few songs here and there, but I really couldn't write no music. I started writing music for real, like, when I got my date. I was in a halfway house and I got my date. And I guess I was anxious, like the anxiety of like, yeah. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm about to come home, do my first day out, all this. Like, I had a little phone in there and shit. So I used to listen to beats or whatever. And from there, I just started writing. I wrote Mass Home when I first came out. The first day I went to the studio, recorded, and I just kept going from there. Like, when I first came home though, I started recording, and yeah, the music, to answer your question, it definitely changed. Like, when I started showing people music, they like, this you, like, so it did change, I guess, my delivery, like the things that I'm talking about or whatever the case is, like, it changed in that sense. And I was able to adapt to the way that the music changed, you know. So, because I've been doing music for a long time, so I came from the era where it was really like rapping, like bars and stuff like that. So as I got older and able to adapt to the new music that's out now, because, you know, I'm about to be 30, you know what I'm saying, this month. And there's a lot of, I was 15 doing it, so there's other 15-year-olds doing it now, like, you know what I'm saying, and they up to date with the music that's out now, so I definitely changed. But when I came home, all I was doing was recording music. I wasn't putting no videos out, I wasn't doing nothing, I was just recording, and I ended up getting sent back. I came home January last year, I ended up getting sent back June, and they sent me to a halfway back. I was in there for like 3 months. I came home for a week, and I had a bracelet on. I ended up staying out. I stood by. Yeah, they violated me, but the thing was, they told me like I ain't have no curfew, so I misunderstood what no curfew meant. So I ended up staying out. I stood by a girl house, and I ended up when they called me in for parole, I went in and they was like, "Yeah, put your hands behind your back." I'm like, "What you mean?" Like, mind you, this is the first time I'm seeing them, and from when I came home the second time, and they're like, "Yeah, you violated." I'm like, "I violated." But I ended up beating it. They sent me back downstate, and I ended up beating it. My lawyer was in there like, "How y'all gonna violate him for a curfew when y'all never gave him a curfew?" You know what I'm saying? So I ended up beating it, and then I came home November, and I was on a bracelet for like 3 months. That's when I really started popping out and stuff. But I started dropping music in December of last year, so I only got about like 4 or 5 months that I've been dropping music, and I got a big reaction off of everything I've been doing. One of my videos went viral, like 150,000 views, you know. But yeah, I've just been. When I originally went viral, I went viral. I had like 17 million views on one of my videos. Yeah, the song "Dirty Money." This was a few years ago, like probably like.
This is on Instagram.
That's on YouTube. You can find that on YouTube and stuff like that. But this is before. See, like, I like kind of like reinvented myself. Like since I came home, I'm on a whole different mindset from what I was before. I had went viral. It was crazy because I had a job. I was working. I had 2 jobs at the time, and my second son was about to be born, and I was going to work. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way to work, and I had the video was about to drop. The song wasn't out. The video wasn't out or nothing. And I ended up putting out this clip. It was like 30 seconds of the video, and I went viral because I was basically like, it was like I was trolling. It was like a little gimmick. I had put, you remember you remember that show, My Wife and Kids? You remember the little kid that be playing the piano and stuff? Yeah. So I had put up this little clip, the 30-second clip, and I put like 3 pictures of the little kid, and I was like, y'all remember what's the name from My Wife and Kids? This him now, like he a rapper now, and I ain't think it was. I'm thinking I'm gonna make, like, at that time, like, I wasn't hitting no big numbers, so I'm like, I get a couple thousand views, 10,000 at the most, like, and I'm like, just little promo for the video when it dropped. Man, that shit I go to work, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I get to work, my phone keep going off, but I'm at work, so I'm not really paying no mind to it. Shit going crazy. I grab my phone, I'm already at 100,000 views in like an hour. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? This shit crazy. Shit went from 100,000 to 500,000 to 1 million. Once that shit hit 1 million, I'm like, yo, this over. Shit kept going. 2 million, 5 million, 10 million. I'm like, oh, I quit my jobs and everything where I was working at. I'm like, yo, it's over. I'm about to go. Like,
did you get paid?
So that was the thing that it was. I got paid through Facebook, but Facebook don't really pay you like that. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me like a bunch of like Facebook credits and this and that, and when I finally did, so when I put it out, the person who shot the video was Brain Films. So when we seen it going viral, he like, yo, we gotta put this out like immediately. So we dropped it, but by the time we dropped it, it was already like, nowadays it's like things go viral for like a week, and then it's on to the next viral thing. So within that week, it was already like going from like this to like, it was just like at a standstill. So when I put it out, like I picked up like whatever like momentum I still had at the time. And don't get me wrong, I was getting paid for features, shows, like, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of that in that sense, but then I feel like I waited too long. Like the anticipation that people had, it was just, I had people from Paris, all over the world that was hitting me. But when I finally did drop, I dropped probably like maybe 4 months later, I dropped a mixtape, and it was just like I was doing way more numbers, but it wasn't what I expected. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to go on tour and everything in Europe. They wanted me to go to Italy, France, Paris, all of that. but I couldn't because like legal situations and shit like
I
that.
was
So
going to ask you that question.
yeah, I couldn't leave the country. So I ended up, that was an opportunity that unfortunately I couldn't take. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a lot of fans and stuff out there in Paris and all
I
these
also
places.
wanna what's that song? That freestyle. So Patterson.
Yeah.
I'm from Patterson.
Yeah.
That too had a lot of views.
Facts. Casanova had posted it on his page and stuff. Yeah, that for the town, that shit was going crazy. Like everybody was supporting, like and fast. Like I put it out, and it was just, and I was just on some. I was on the block. I was just on some, like I wrote it in the house. Like I'm like, y'all. Somebody told me, yo, you should do this challenge. Where at the time I really wasn't even putting music out like that. I was really like
with the phone.
Yeah.
With the microphone. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I really wasn't on some like. I was really in the trenches for real. Like, I really wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? And somebody told me to do it, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. And I just did it, and I just started seeing that shit going crazy. I'm like, oh, that was the first time I went viral on Instagram. And yeah, from there, like, that So Patterson one, and then I had put out a song, Racks on Me After the Dirty Money. That shit got like 1 million streams or something like that. But 1 million streams ain't really a lot for real, like, to get paid off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta be hitting like 100 mil and shit like that to really, like, you know what I'm saying, get paid. And you know what I'm saying, but even the little bit that I'm doing right now, like, I'll be having like hundreds of thousands of views and stuff like that. And even on my stories and my profile views and all that on social media, I'll be having a lot, but it still ain't like where I want to be at. But even with the little bit that I am getting, like, it's a lot to other people, you know what I'm saying? But labels is hitting me already, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been having a lot of opportunities, and I'm just going with the flow right now to see how everything play out, you know?
What's the craziest video you have done?
Craziest
Not the
video?
most views or anything like that, but like crazy, like wow, like bugged out.
Probably, I got a lot of videos. Probably like I'll say the funnest video. I'll say I shot a video on my birthday. This probably like 2016 or something like that. And yeah, it was just, we had a party and it was just lit. It was just mad people there and shit like that. A fight had broke out and everything with females. A whole bunch of girls was banging out, all type of shit. Like, they got kicked out the house. It was crazy. It was lit though. We was turned up for it. I was drunk. I think it was like my 20th or 21st birthday, something like that.
So are you planning on staying like what, independent or?
I'm saying if I could ride it out independent as long as I can, cause in all actuality, like, you really only need a label for like marketing and, you know what I'm saying, like, because all the distribution and publishing, all that, I could do all that myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with a good team, like, I could do all that myself. If I could stay independent, if I could break through the net and go worldwide independent, yeah, of course, because I'll get all the money that'll go straight to me. But because the label really, like, they give you, you know, they give you money and stuff like that. But that's really a loan. And in all actuality, it's really just a loan. Like, I got good credit, so if I want to build my credit enough to the point that I could get the amount that a label would give me on my own credit and build my credit while, you know what I'm saying, while funding my own music career, I'd rather do that, to be honest. Like,
and you can own your own masters and all that.
Exactly.
How's TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok. Yeah, I've really just started. Like, I've been had TikTok, but I just started getting on it after, like, they had banned it, and when it came back, I'm like, damn, I kind of missed that wave. Like, and then when it came back, I'm like, let me get on there, and I just started. What I really be doing, everything I post on Instagram, I just post on TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok pays.
Yeah. Facts, word. And I got enough followers that I could go live. You gotta have like 1,000 followers to go live up there, so I could go live. I just haven't really been on it as much as I should be, but I'm gonna get way more active on it. Like, especially, like, the thing about TikTok is different from Instagram. Instagram is like, it's people that is really like around the way, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But on TikTok, it'd be like random people from all over that just be hitting my shit, like liking my posting. When I post, they be commenting and all that stuff or whatever. Be random people, so that's what I like about TikTok compared to Instagram.
I went viral on TikTok over my dog.
Yeah.
Over my dog.
That's crazy. It be stuff like that that go
it was
viral,
the craziest
for real.
shit, yeah. Got so many. I got like 10K followers. I was like, over my dog.
Wow. Yeah, that's lit. That's the thing about when you go viral, like, you gotta capitalize off of the moment. Like, when I went viral, I got discouraged because and don't get me wrong, my social media blew up and everything. Like, I got a lot of followers on my social medias from that too. But everybody in the comments kept saying like I was gonna get sued for, I forgot what they were saying. Yeah, it's basically saying that I was this person and I wasn't. And it was funny because everybody posting on the comments, like people posting the real pictures of him now, and he's some old stocky, short, he big as hell and shit, little curly hair, whatever. But a lot of people was up there saying like, I don't care if that's him or not. Like this song hard, where the song at? Like people was hitting me trying to like, you know what I'm saying, and became fans and stuff like that. So yeah, you gotta capitalize. But my mistake was why I feel like it got at a standstill was because I ended up taking it. I ain't take the post down, but I changed it. I took his picture off because I'm like, damn, I'm about to get sued. You know what I'm saying, over some bullshit. And at the time, I'm not thinking like, you know, like, but yeah, I ended up taking it down. I got discouraged from it, but yeah, you definitely got to capitalize off of the moment, like, because it really is just a moment. It's a viral moment, and because so many things is going viral, and it's so nowadays it's not as, because they changed up with the whole algorithm and all that. Like they changed everything to the point that it's like it's hard to go viral, but when you do go viral, you go like super viral. So it's like now, like before, it was easier to go viral. You know what I'm saying? That so many people are going viral that it's like, all right, you be lit for this week, and then next week it's something else.
It's a new trend.
Yeah.
Like that hot chew girl.
It's a new trend.
I spit on it.
Oh yeah.
You got a celebrity crush?
I got a lot of celebrity crushes.
Top 3.
Top 3? I love Lotto. I love her.
Me too.
For real. She fire.
Thanks.
I love Lotto. I like Cardi too. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's her favorite.
I love Cardi B.
Lotto, Cardi, and who else I'll say? I want to say like she's a celebrity crush because I used to actually be around her, Coi Leray, but I like her though. Like, but I used to be around her. She used to be out here. She used to be in the studios. Yeah, from Hackensack. But I like her though. Her little
pregnant ass.
I like Cardi B when she was a stripper. When she was like, I'm just getting viral on Instagram.
Word.
I was
she
a
was
fan of her.
more authentic, like.
Yeah, she was just like ratchet. I loved her.
Yeah, facts.
She stripped in on the Palace at the Stage.
Yeah, facts. Word.
I went to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she was just out here, like probably like a couple months ago. She was in.
She won't remember me, you know.
So many
she was just a
people.
stripper, like, man,
but she was in Made in Miami.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she came on some like last minute shit. Like it wasn't even promoted or nothing. Like she just popped up there. Yeah, when her and said she was outside. Like
she stayed in American Dream with her kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
She always be in American Dream.
Yeah, she fire.
So what is that you're doing different to stay out of trouble now?
I'm saying, when I came home, I was running wild because I was locked up, and you know what I'm saying, like that freedom is just like, you know. So I was outside, I was drinking, I was doing anything, I was getting turned, and I learned from that because my first violation was a dirty yarn, and then the second one was the curfew shit. So this time, like, I learned from my mistakes, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be like wilding too much, like, you know what I'm saying, like how it was. Don't get me wrong, I do what I gotta do for my music career. I'll be outside, I'll be in the clubs and all that, you know what I'm saying? But every time I'm in the club, they playing my song, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something beneficial to my music, you know what I'm saying? And somehow, some way, make it, you know what I'm saying? Because just going out, just celebrating nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, until I actually hit that milestone that I'll be like, all right, we lit, we could really celebrate, like, you know. But I know this is what comes with it. This is what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be outside, I gotta be in the clubs, I gotta be in the mix of everything that's going on, because this is entertainment at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I do gotta entertain the people that's watching, you feel me? So
you gotta be home, you gotta stay home, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, but as far as like on that end, like I don't be like, you're not about to find me on no block posted, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm worth, it's like I'm valuable, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let anybody trick me on my spot. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And my kids, they look up to me. You can't tell them that I'm not no superstar like that.
Them your twins too. The two little boys that you're doing out there in the party. Oh my God, they look just like you.
Yeah, for real. I got 3 now.
You got 3, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too, like that situation. But yeah, I got 3. I found out that I had another, all boys too. All boys. I got 3 boys. Yep. 3 boys, 3 baby mothers.
You say you're going on tour soon, right? Or are you on tour now? Or you preparing?
Yeah, we preparing. Yeah.
If you see your ex in the crowd and she's singing every word of your song, how will you react?
I'll probably give her the mic. I guess sing that shit.
So you put your ex?
I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling.
I said an ex.
It depends. I'm saying I don't got no bad blood with no ex girlfriends and nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't work out, it ain't work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be on some like I don't got no bad blood towards any female that I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Any female that I dealt with, if it's anything, is probably them towards me or something like that. But I don't be having no problem with them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the status in the relationship? You're single, you're taken, or what's the status?
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yes, the hell he do. I want to know if he's single or not.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. Situation shit.
It's complicated, y'all.
Nah, for real. But
hey.
Yeah, nah. When I was locked up though, I'm gonna talk about that real quick. When I was locked up,
You had a girl while you was locked up?
Alright, so look, right? When I went into my bed, I was with my baby mother, my second one, right? And we had, prior to that, we had broke up, right? We had broke up for like 6 months to a year, something like that, or whatever. And when the new year had came in, I had went to see my son and everything, and you know that should be, oh, you want some food, and oh, we could stay tonight, and da da da, whatever. So we ended up back like. We wasn't together, but I was with her every night, you know what I'm saying, for the year before I went to jail. I knew I was going to jail though, like I was already I was fighting the case. My lawyer had already told me you're gonna have to do jail time over this. So I knew I was going to jail, just ain't know how long. So you know what I'm saying, we was back together and we was riding out the whole year, and then towards the end I'm like, yo, look, like you gonna do this bed with me, or like let me know now so I can know, like I can have that mindset of, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. And she's like, yeah, nah, we gonna, I'm gonna be there for you. Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. I go to jail. Like a month later, it's Valentine's Day. I went out my way to get her flowers, balloons, all this shit, whatever. I'm in jail. I'm making this happen. And when I spoke to her, I was still in the county. I spoke to her. We had the tablets and shit, so I'm on FaceTime. And I just ain't feel like she was appreciated like what I did, and I'm like, man, I've been trying to make this happen for like 2 weeks, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I already had felt the vibe, like, so I kind of was off her a little bit, and then I went down. I went downstate and shit, and when you in craft, you really can't get on the phone like that because it's 23 in 1. So you come out, you got to shower, get on the computer, phone call, you got to do all that, and you know what I'm saying? And then it was even some days that they was only giving us 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta try to do whatever you could. Some days, I'm gonna go on the phone today. I'm not gonna go on for 2 days or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I used to burn the phone. I used to always get on it. But it was limited from in the county when you got these tablets that I could just call her whenever. Like I'm in the cell calling her, so I'm calling her all day. You know what I'm saying? It went from that to barely speaking. You feel me? So I just felt the vibe, like I could tell, like she, like most females, they nigga call from jail, they be happy to talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, my nigga called, and it wasn't that. So I ended up just telling her, like, look, just do you know what I'm saying, like, cause I'd rather you, if you're gonna be out there fucking and doing what you're doing, like, cause it's gonna happen, like, you know what I'm saying, like, women got needs and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, so, and I understood that. I just ain't want her to be playing me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, look, if you're going to be single, like, if you're going to do what you're going to do, like, just be single. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you or whatever. Which I ended up being right. Like, she was out there doing her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't in a relationship the whole bid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me, I had females that I used to talk to. Females come visit me and shit like that. But I ain't take nothing serious during my bed. You feel me? But, really what put the cherry on top was I had found out that I had a baby, right? So I was with this girl like during that breakup period or whatever. I was with some girl and she ended up getting pregnant, right? But she told me, she was like, I'm not about to have this baby. So I'm like, all right, cool. You sure that's what you want to do? Like, if you do it, like, I'll be there for you, whatever. Because I love my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the situation is, whoever the baby mother is, like I love my kids. Like my kids love the shit out of me. So, she told me she's not gonna have a baby. So after she told me she had went to the hospital, got this abortion pill and all that, whatever that they do now, because she was early. And so I'm like, all right. But I was checking up on her or whatever just to make sure she was good, because some females, that shit fuck with some girls or whatever.
Yeah.
So and I told her, I'm like, it's your decision, it's your body. I'm gonna support you whatever you want. So she told me she got rid of the baby. So boom, I don't talk to her. This when me and my baby mother get back together and shit like that. So this whole year, 2022, I was with my baby mother. Right before I go to jail, I went to jail January 23. December of 22, I start hearing that old girl had a baby. So I'm like, hold up. I start adding up the months and shit, like, hold up, that's about the time she was pregnant by me. So I started asking around and shit, whatever. I ended up asking somebody, one of her friends at the time, like, yo, what's up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, she like, oh nah, she gave birth to a premature baby. Feel me? So they were saying she was only 6 months when she gave birth. But she be real secretive with her situation with the kids and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure she said that to have people off her case and shit like that. So boom, I'm like, all right, cool. It's not 6 months ago I wasn't fucking with her, so I'm like, it's not my baby. I go to jail, boom. 6 months later, I'm downstate now. She write to me on JPay like, yeah, like, this your baby. She sent me pictures of him and shit. He got blue ass eyes and shit. I'm like, oh, this little nigga might be mine. Like, so I ain't gonna hold you. I stood in contact with her after that. It ain't no bad blood between me and her either. Like, we cool. We like, baby mother, baby father shit. Like, we have our ups and downs, but for the most part, like, we got a good relationship. Yeah. So
But how you felt like?
At that moment, I'm like, hold up, like,
it's gotta be something bothering you.
Yeah,
it's not like you could have been there for her. Or
that too as
like,
well.
Even, like, waiting that you're gonna have a baby, like the happiness, like you got.
Right, I would have been there. Yeah, I'm saying, say it again.
Like, her throughout her pregnancy.
Yeah.
And like you like expecting a baby, like
right.
she took that away from you.
Exactly. Yeah, because I would have been there. Like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna leave her. Like, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
I ended up seeing the pictures and shit like that. Whatever. I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying. And I told her, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I gotta take a DNA test before anything. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, before I step in and play that role as his father, because I don't want to do that, get attached to him and then he not mine. Like,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying. So I stood in contact with her. You know what I'm saying. I used to send videos and stuff like that. So the first time I seen the baby in person, like, he was already calling me daddy and everything, like, because she would always show him pictures of me and videos and stuff like that. Oh, this daddy. So the first time he see me, he like, daddy, like, seeing me in person, I'm like, oh shit. But you get that feeling like that. You just know, like, I knew he was mine right there. So
I was gonna say that in Spanish. La sangre llama.
Exactly. So I felt like, but I still felt like I just need to be sure.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I did end up getting a DNA test and he ended up being mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he about to be 3 this year. But yeah, so
did you ask her why she kept that from you? Like, why did she tell you, oh, I'm doing abortion, and then kept the baby, and then why she took that away from you?
I'm saying, like, look, like I said, like, I'm not like, like, the excuse that she gave me just didn't add up. But when I spoke to other females and stuff, like they said, like, it could happen. Like, she said that after she got the abortion pill, that she didn't, like, she thought she wasn't pregnant, you know what I'm saying? And she rolled the shit out or whatever. And she said that she went to the hospital on some, like, pain shit and went and they talk about you giving birth.
She could have sold them, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, when you sign the paper, right?
Yeah.
When you have an abortion.
We're not supposed to know.
Alright. So, but yeah, so she ended up but I don't know if she was lying or not. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. She just but yeah, she said that she didn't know. She went for some pain and they told her she was pregnant and she was giving birth. But mind you, my right hand man, he said he seen her like 2-3 days before and she ain't have no belly or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's
skinny girl, petite girl, skinny?
I'm saying, like, she not like skinny, but she not like, she like,
you'll notice if she was pregnant.
I seen her pregnant before, but prior to that, like, I seen her pregnant before. She had a belly, so, but my man, he said he seen her a couple days before. Maybe it was the clothes she was wearing,
or pregnant.
he said he didn't even know she was pregnant. Like, so
she was hiding, and you know when you hide it, you don't show. Yeah,
so,
when you hide a pregnancy, you don't show.
But yeah, so that was really what put the cherry on top with me and my second baby mother to really like separate and shit like that or whatever. And I came home, took the DNA test or whatever, and I ain't gonna hold you. I came home and I was wilding. I'm outside. I'm doing me. I'm dealing with all these females or whatever. But I ended up dealing with the second baby mother again because I told her like, whatever you do, you doing it. You single. You don't owe me no loyalty at the moment. Like I can't hold nothing against you because you single. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. Like I accepted. What she did, it was what it was. It happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's bound to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and she really, at the time, wasn't into, like, outside and all that shit or whatever. So, she didn't understand, like, when I was doing me and I was bringing all the money in, like, everything was cool, but she wasn't thinking about me going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, that wasn't ever in her mind thought of holding a nigga down. Like,
so how does she feel that you had a baby on her? 'Cause,
So that was the whole thing. Like, she had resentment towards me, but it's like, I understand you upset, but like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew, I would have been open about the situation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was definitely she felt the type of way. That's when she started wilding. She started going outside. She started doing her. She was outside. But when I came home, I did end up back dealing with her and shit or whatever. But it wasn't like we was official or nothing like that. But we was basically like, you know what I'm saying? When I started dealing with her, I was dealing with her. But yeah, I'm dealing with her and then find out she's still doing her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I had a baby, but it wasn't like I had a baby on you. Like I wasn't with you when she got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It happened the way that it happened. Like, and I didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? We found out around the same time. Like her and my other one was about to get into a fight and everything. Like, yeah, it was some crazy shit. Like, so yeah, they was wilding because she telling her like, oh, he my baby daddy. She like, that's not your baby daddy. Because there was rumors going around about the baby she had prior to that he was mine, but we all knew that he wasn't mine. So my second baby mother thinking like that is that baby. She know for sure that that's not. You know what I'm saying? She ain't know it was another baby involved. When she found out it was another baby, that's when she was like, oh wait, yeah. So
you had like a whole love triangle going on.
I'm saying not necessarily because me and my third baby mother, like we really wasn't like when the situation happened, we had did us. You know what I'm saying? She was staying by me for a little bit and she ended up being pregnant. And it was just that's all it was. Like me and my second baby mother, I was with her for like almost 10 years or some shit like that.
He used to be a wild boy back then. He used to have girls fighting. Remember?
Shit.
It was one of the craziest stories you would tell us about a female.
He was
like about a day or a crazy day.
There's too many stories. I don't know.
The fight with the little one with the baby mother.
Oh man, yeah. Not the one you told me. The one, yeah. She still love my life. This little short one I used to be with back then. I was with her for a long time.
That's the love of your life. I didn't know that, but I know she been around, but I ain't know. You know what I mean?
Which one you talking about? Yeah, the little, yeah, her, yeah. She still, I was with her for a long time. My whole childhood basically, like. But I used to be wild. I was young and dumb. I didn't think about like relationships and love and shit like that. Like, but yeah, that was the one that got away. Like, they always say that. Like,
yeah.
But no, I used to be wild. I had a story one time. I was arguing with somebody and she had threw some Gucci sneakers out the window or off the balcony. Right? We arguing. I go downstairs to go get them. Them shit's gone. We on Broadway too. Like. I'm like, damn. One of these J's out here just gotta come up like.
Someone was on fire.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I used to be wilding back then, but I'm saying now, I'm like, I've been doing me and, that shit don't change. Like, that shit, now being older, I feel like that shit more messy than it ever was before. Like, for real, like.
So what's your type of Aggie with a big butt?
Facts, right?
You like them toxic?
I'm saying, like, toxic love really be like. It's like I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like I don't know. It's just it be something about that. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I don't know. It's something about it that the female. I don't know. I feel like
you're masochista.
What's that?
I don't know. I say it.
Masochista. I'm a person that like to get beat. I don't know.
Nah, hell no, nah. I don't like all that. Nah, I don't like. But it do. I don't know. I just feel like it show like that how they really feel about you, like that they really like. If a female not concerned or whatever, I just feel like it's like
she don't give a fuck
type shit.
Yeah.
So you don't got drama right now with a female?
Sheesh, do I?
She's trying to get you in trouble.
It's a whole lot of drama, like.
That's hella Jill.
Nah, so I came home.
I be outside.
Nah, so when I was dealing with somebody, when I had got sent back, I was talking to somebody. I was in a halfway back. I'm talking to somebody and shit like that, whatever. Me and her had like a little fallout. I still gotta love her. She cool peoples and shit. Like we still like speak, but we don't really fuck around like that. But I was talking to a couple females when I was locked up and shit like that, whatever. But I did start before I went to jail. I had started talking to some girl and shit, and it wasn't nothing though. Like it was just like little Instagram DMs and shit like that, whatever. So when I get I'm in the halfway back, I end up getting a phone and shit. And I see old girl hit me like, yo, what's good? Like, you used to hit me all the time. Like, where you been? Like, she thinking I got cuffed up or something or whatever. And I told her, I'm like, yo, I'm locked up. Like, I'm like, yo, send me a number if that's cool. And you know what I'm saying? From there, we just started talking every day. Like, every day. I cut off everybody I was talking to. I started talking to this one female. You know her. But, so I started talking to her and shit. And we was locked in for real. Like, we was. Like, she held me down the whole time I was in the half. I came home, I ended up getting sent back. I went downstate and she rolled the whole shit out with me, you feel me? Like, and I don't know, I came home and I don't know, shit just it wasn't that no more, you know what I'm saying? Like we had, and to this day is like, I really don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Even she can't really like explain to me like what the reasons was as to why we end up separating and shit or whatever. So, but we end up separating. You know what I'm saying? And I was fucking with her for real though. But I don't know, like that shit after me and her broke up, it was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I already didn't have no hope in.
So she broke your heart.
She did. She definitely did.
That wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice at all. She broke my heart and I just turned up after that and I just started doing me. I've been outside and there's been a whole lot of messy shit going on, like. But
so somebody told me that you're talking to a bartender. That's true.
Hey, yeah. So I started doing me. I've been outside. You know what I'm saying? I really started doing my music shit heavy, right? Look, now I'm gonna break it down for y'all, right?
It's good.
So I've been doing my music shit real heavy, right? I've been outside. I hadn't done no shows yet. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't done no shows. I just was putting music on social media. You know what I'm saying? Doing interviews, doing things of this nature or whatever. And she hit me like, yo, you trying to perform at the strip club and shit? So I'm like, I kind of contemplated it or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, like, cause I really ain't want to do no shows until I know like I'm packing them out. At least like, you know, a couple hundred people, like minimum, like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I spoke with my team and shit, and like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like right now, any shows I do is like, I'm not doing like no showcases or nothing like that. I'm doing a show that I'm the main artist, the only artist. You know what I'm saying? Like that is my show. Like, or like I did something the other day. I had headlined a show. It was an artist performing, but I was the headliner. You know what I'm saying? So that like things like that I'll do. Like. But so she hit me like, yo, what's good? Are you trying to perform or whatever? So I'm like, I ended up speaking to my team and shit. But really the reason behind why I really wasn't kind of skeptical was because, so this girl used to be friends with my baby mother, my second one, right? So they was locked in.
Damn.
But they ain't been cool for over a year, you know what I'm saying? So that was where I hesitated at, but I'm like, you know what, man, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing the show, and we was lit, we was active, we was in there, we was lit, we had a good time and shit, and after that, I kept popping out and shit like that. We ended up chilling. We ended up doing us, and it just, you know what I'm saying. That's where we at now. It's been a lot. It's been messy.
So she's helping you. It's messy, but she's helping you too with your career, basically. Like
I'm saying she in the entertainment as well as me. You know what I'm saying. So it's like, you know what I'm saying. We the way what she doing, what I do, it worked. You know what I'm saying. It works. Like, you know, but it has been a lot of drama though. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. These girls be on social media, subbing each other, going live, arguing with each other, talking about fighting. They going to this club, they booking the same shows and same clubs for birthdays it'd be a lot. Like, it do, like, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm saying I guess I signed up for this shit, so it is what it is. Like, you know.
You like it though.
That's why you got that name, right?
You been toxic. Yeah, I got that name because when me and my baby mother had broke up, that's when I started popping back out. Like in 2021, that summer, I ain't gonna hold you. I was outside. Like that's the same year I caught my case and shit. So I was lit. I was going outside every day, getting drunk, doing everything, you know. And some girl had hit me like something about me being toxic or whatever, and I said something like this only cause, you know, I was in a relationship for all this time. I'm not in a relationship no more. And the girl she like, boy, you been toxic. So I started laughing. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna use that, right? I forgot I was gonna use it for something, and I ended up because my name is Young Boss Trip, and then it's the same initials. You've been toxic. So I'm like, yo, I like that. So I'm like, you know what? I just put it as my social media name. And then I had came out with this song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And from there, like, that's when everything, all the toxic shit is, like, I just was like, I embraced it. Like, if all of y'all gonna be calling me toxic, I'm gonna be the most toxic. Like,
they're gonna jump your ass.
It happened before.
What's the craziest thing a girl asks you to do in bed?
In bed? Oh, shit. I don't know. It'd be a lot. I just be going with the, like, I'm a type of nigga, like, if it turn her on and she like it, like, I like it for you. Like, I like that for you. Like, I'm a please you. I get satisfaction out of pleasing women. Like, that's my whole thing, like, to be honest. Like, so, it'd be a lot to, like, one specific thing, though, like, I can't really, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Females be doing all type of shit, using toys and all, like, I don't, like, it'd be a lot of shit. Like, it'd be a lot. Like, I don't know. I had an OnlyFans, right? And I had an OnlyFans that when that shit was popping. I made hella bread off of that shit too, right? But I don't know. This girl, she like, pull your phone out, put me on your OnlyFans, and like, I don't know. I don't know.
Did you do it?
Absolutely.
How much money you made though? Like, how much?
I wasn't on it for long because when I had started doing OnlyFans, it was like when it started dying down, because you know that shit really got popping during like COVID.
COVID, yeah.
So when I was on it was probably the year after that when I started being outside and shit, and I had got like the end wave, so I made like close to like 10 bands off of it, shit, but and it was in a matter of like probably like that summer, but I was wilding though. I was posting mad shit. I would never post like myself, like niggas did. You know, I'll be doing whatever and I record them, and I was posting all that. But then OnlyFans got real strict as far as like the people that you post. So let's say I post a girl and she going, you know what I'm saying, and I'm showing her face.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
you can't do that. So they deleted all my videos because I put that. On the OnlyFans, I'm a man, so I got all you seeing is ass and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So they deleted all my videos, and they was like, the only way you could post is if you get consent from the person. So but they gotta have OnlyFans too. So I had this one girl that she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make one. She made her own, and then you like collab with them, and then you know what I'm saying, y'all can make money together, it's split or whatever y'all make. Or whoever posts, they probably get a higher percentage or something like that. But for the most part, like, you can't just post. You got to tag them on OnlyFans. So after they took all my shit up, I ended up, and the girl that was up there doing it with me and her ended up falling out. Excuse me. So I just got off of that shit. Like, but yeah, during the time though, like I made like almost like 10 bands off of that shit though.
Did she ask you for bread?
Well, none of the females did. They used to play around like that, but I used to be like, you asked me to put you up there, like, you know, I ain't never go and put no female up there that didn't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now the one that we was collabing together, like I said, it'll split the money itself. You know what I'm saying? So if it make whatever it make, like she'll get a percentage, because she tagged in it. So she made like whatever she made off it. Probably wasn't too much, because like I said, that was during the end when it was dying down. OnlyFans not really like lit like that anymore. And I started my OnlyFans just doing like behind the scenes shit of my music and stuff like that. And I already had it open. I started wilding. I'm like, fuck it.
Do you feel like females gonna be a downfall?
It's like a bittersweet thing, because it's like how they say you can't live with them, you can't live without them. That's like, it's like, for me, it's like a bittersweet thing. It's like, it's like pros and cons to it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to take the good with the bad. Like, that's what I think. Like, can it be a downfall? Absolutely. If you let it be a downfall. And
in your situation, because you know you messy.
I don't be trying to though. Like, I just be letting them do what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just be getting crazy. Like, and especially I don't know. Like, a lot been going on lately. So it's like, and then it's like you got this group of females with this group of females, and I done been with a bunch of these, and then a bunch of these. They all friends with each other, and they want to fight each other, and they be going live, and then this one and that. It just be a whole lot. Like, it'd be a whole lot. Like, my two of my baby mothers is cool with one of my females I used to be. She done got them cool with each other. They used to hate each other because of the whole baby situation, but now they cool because they don't like the girl that I'm dealing with now, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and then
some little kid shit, bro.
Yeah, it just be crazy. Like, it really do. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It be messy. Like, but
if your life was a movie, what's the title?
You've been toxic.
There you go.
Nah, I got some shit in the works though. Like, so this summer I'm gonna be shooting like a little show, like one of them like reality shows that they be having and shit. Like, I spoke to some so this guy, he owns like a TV network, and he ended up I spoke to him. I pitched him the idea that I want to do for my show, and he fell in love with it, and he told me, like, yo, look, forget the TV network. Like, I got connections with Tubi and Peacock and Amazon and Apple. He like, we gonna go up there. Like, so I'm gonna have some show coming out, you know what I'm saying? And the difference from my show from all the other shows, the reason that he picked it up and he loved it was because, so this everything is already like in the works, you know what I'm saying? So I can speak about it, but I'm not gonna put too much info about it. But basically, like, you know how they got these shows, it's like they fighting for your love and all that. But these shows is usually like with strangers. You know what I'm saying? Random people.
Oh, so you can put them on.
Oh, it's gonna be a bunch of females that I've got history with, and they got tension with each other and whatever the case.
Those are not strangers because you got history with them.
Yeah, so usually the shows, they usually have strangers.
Oh, okay.
My show is gonna be
with the girls
that I got history with, females that I've dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm locking in.
Yeah, every week.
What?
Every week, faithfully.
It's gonna be crazy.
So we're gonna shoot for this summer. We're gonna shoot in the summertime, and we gonna release
like 4 months later.
That's probably like around November when it start getting cold. You know what I'm saying? Towards that, when everybody back in the house.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you know, that's gonna
Can't
be
wait.
lit. It's gonna be active for real.
Y'all gonna be like in a house, recording like in a house, and you guys gonna stay there. The people
Yeah,
stay there?
So I probably won't like spend a night there. You know what I'm saying? I probably have like somewhere else that I'll stay. But yeah, it's gonna be X amount of females. We're gonna be there for X amount of time. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be little competitions. We're gonna be going out clubbing and having dates, all type. It's gonna be lit.
So what is it gonna be about? So one of them gonna be a main one.
Yeah, basically, that's how it's gonna be. Like, you know,
like a main show.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you're gonna pick one.
And you know,
or none.
Or none.
Or
you know,
none.
we see how it goes.
How about two?
I'm saying if it work out like that, it could work out like that.
Whatever
you know?
happens, happens.
Right. Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be lit. So stay tuned for that. Like. But,
anything else you got going on?
Yeah, I'm about to drop this project. My project, Red Flags, which also has to do with the toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's for like the homies and shit, but as far as like the name, But it's really as far as, you know, in a relationship, they be like, oh, that's a red flag in a guy or a girl. So that's where the whole red flags thing come from. Like, so yeah, red flags on the way. We about to start dropping a lot more music as far as like on Apple, Spotify, all that. We're gonna put the whole project out. I'm gonna drop the project, but I'm gonna put it out, and then a little bit after that, I'm gonna give them a deluxe version of it, and yeah, from there, videos, like actual real videos. Like right now, I just been doing a lot of like the on the mic shits and, you know, the phone thing, like different shit like that. But we're gonna start doing real videos. The Hood Star, we're gonna do a video for that soon. That shit gonna come out soon. That's gonna be a movie. Like, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, so videos, you know, more shows. We're gonna do this tour. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things in store right now. So
that's what's up.
Proud of you, man.
Appreciate it.
Somebody from Patterson besides Fetty Wap, you gotta put it in the mat.
Absolutely, for real. And I'm the type of person, like, I'm a still, you know, I'm gonna give back. I'm gonna be here, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help, like, other younger kids that want to do this and show them things that, like, because since I've been doing this since a kid, like, I knew a lot of things, but I was always like, I just want rap, you know what I'm saying? I know how to engineer, I know how to make beats, I know how to shoot videos, edit them, all that stuff, but I just never wanted to do that. I just wanted to be the artist. But now, knowing what I know now, like, I wish I would have mastered all of these things. I know how to do them, but I'm not the best at it. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have mastered all these things, and, you know, you don't need nobody at that point. You do everything yourself. There's artists now that are doing that, and, you know, also learning the business. Like, now, I know the business, but, like, now I'm really, like, getting into in depth of the things that I need to know. Like, you know, because I was in a situation before I had signed and shit went left, you know what I'm saying? And that's because I was just oblivious to, you know, the things that I signed for, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? And like Warner and everything was behind that shit, but I was just like, fuck it, I ain't even read the shit for real, like, to be honest. Like, I just,
people make a lot of mistakes.
Right? Yeah, and it was me just trusting people that
he was young and all that shit too.
You know, and I just I
did
it, and I wasn't thinking in my head. I was just thinking, like, I just want to go, and this is gonna put me to the next level. Like, that's why right now, like, the labels that are contacting me, like, they offer me a lot of money and stuff like that, but it's not all about the bread, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm older now. Like, if I was 16 and they offer me what they offer me now, I would have took it, because I got the time to waste. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? I got my moms, I got my sister, my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a family I gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to just jump into something and then afterwards regret it. Like, I don't got no time for no mistakes at this age. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to regret nothing where I'm at now. Like, when I do, like, I know labels is already contacting me at this point. Like, I know it's going to be a lot more, or I could do it by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how things play out, you know?
That's what's up. That was your lesson learned?
Yeah, that definitely was a lesson learned. Like, and it was crazy because I was supposed to be signed to them for a year, and I found out after the fact I was signed to them for an extra year. So after the year was done, I'm like, all right, like, it's over. And they're like, oh, you signed for another year. I'm like, well, I ain't dropped no music for that whole year, because it was just like, I wasn't feeling what was going on with the label, so I'm just like, I'm not dropping nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not about to make nothing off me. I already gave y'all what y'all asked for in that year. So within that year that they said whatever this, that, I'm thinking I'm signed for a year. The whole time I'm signed for 2. So like I said, that's me not reading, me just jumping into stuff. And that whole next year I ain't dropped nothing. And then when I did, when my contract was about to be up, then I ended up funding my own. I went and did a single, I did a song, I did a video, I did everything. I funded everything myself, and I waited till I was out of the contract to drop. Then I dropped, and that's when I started back, little by little, getting back into the music. But like, as of right now, like, I'm full force. Like, I'm like all the way in it. Like, everything, like, I'm taking everything how it come. Like, so.
That was a big regret.
Right, absolutely. And it was over a couple dollars for real, like, nothing crazy. Like, it wasn't even about the money to me at that time. It was just being signed. Like, it was like a notoriety, like, to just like, oh, I'm signed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then at that point, then it got crazy, because now I'm signed, right? And I do music with whoever I want. You know what I'm saying? At this point right now, I do music with whoever I want. it comes, it comes to a point that, I understand my value, and I understand that if I do a song with somebody, it is going to benefit them. So I understand I do got to get paid for certain shit or whatever, but I can go and do a song for somebody if I want to. You know what I'm saying? When I was signed to them, I couldn't do no features. You know what I'm saying? So people were seeing, I'm doing my thing, I'm signed, and like even people that's close to me, that's like real close friends, and they trying to do music with me, and they want to put these songs out. And like if I do a song, I'll be like, yo, I'll do a song with you, you can't put it out. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like, what?
Yeah.
What you mean?
But
Like,
why?
It was a part of the contract. It was a part of the contract. Yeah, I couldn't do
features?
Yeah, I couldn't do well, it was the features that I did had to be through them. You know what I'm saying? And they were trying to get like bigger name artists and stuff like that. They was trying to like hold me on a, like, oh, you a superstar, like, but I'm like, damn, like, if I'm lit right now and I want to put my mans on, I'll do a song with him, a video with him. If he could capitalize off of what I got going on, that's my mans. I want to get him lit too. I couldn't do that. So now people looking at me like, oh, you want some Hollywood shit, like, but it really was under the contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really couldn't do nothing, and I lost a lot of relationships because of that, like friendships over that, like people thinking like I was on some Hollywood shit. And if you know me, you know like that's not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a straightforward. I'm authentic. I'm be me wherever I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't change. Like, I'm always been the same person I am back then that I am now. Like, but it was certain limitations that I had to follow. Like, you know what I'm saying? And because if not, it's gonna bite me in the ass, not them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was some bullshit with that. But yeah, now I learned from my mistakes, and now I'm trying to do this shit the right way. If a label come and they offering enough of what I that it could benefit my family, and I could take care of my family and do what I need to do, like, and as far as like, because like I said, it's not all about the bread, because like they offering money that I can take my family out the hood and have my kids set up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about as far as like longevity, you know what I'm saying? Like royalties and masters, and you know what I'm saying, things that is gonna count in the long run. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be another artist that, I got this big hit and then where he went. A lot of these artists be one hit wonders because of the labels that they sign to, the contracts that they are under, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really be fucking niggas up. And then a lot of people just get discouraged and don't want to do it no more after that. You know what I'm saying? They see the business and be like, man, fuck this shit. But I feel like me, like at the point that I am, like I'm ready for whatever. Like I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for everything that come with it. I prepared myself my whole life for this shit for real. Like I'm about to be 30. It's been 20 years that I've been doing music, actually doing music. Like, not that I've been rapping for 20. Like, I recorded my first song at 10 years old. Like, so.
You get that gift from your dad. I remember your father.
Absolutely.
Are you passing those genes on to your kids?
Yeah. Yo, my second, he be on the phone, right? He be downloading all these apps that he be having like beat making apps and shit like that, and he be making beats, like he'll do it with his mouth, like like right, and then he'll go and he'll do it on the phone, and I'm watching him like, oh, this nigga really know what he doing. I asked him like, yo, what's that? He be like, oh, this a drum. I'm like, what's that? This a kick. This a snare. I'm like, nigga, I didn't even know that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And then my oldest, he's literally a little version of me. I don't know if I could send y'all a clip and y'all could post it. And this thing, yo, he be here making TikToks with my chain on, and he be having the money, and he be he'll help hold the control and be acting like he rapping and shit or whatever. So one day I'm in a room and shit, I'm writing a song, and he knows you feel me? Like he is sharp, like he really like he be on to shit. So he see I'm writing a song or whatever, so he come in the room, try to act like he on the iPad and shit, put the iPad down, try to act like, but he really watching me and what I'm doing. So then he go on YouTube and pull up beats and shit, right? And he start rapping to the beat, like, so I start laughing and shit. I'm like, what you doing? He like, you writing a song right there? I want to do a song too. So I'm like, yo, come here, yo. So I stop what I'm doing. I pull up a beat for him and I'm like, yo, do you like this? Because he's done like showed me as far as like the performance wise. He be on TikTok doing all the dances and shit like that. But I'm talking about as far as like making music. So I asked him like, yo, can you, he only 8 years old, so I'm like, yo, can you rhyme? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, So I gave him a word, and he just started rhyming with the word, just like not rapping. He just giving me other words that rhyme with that word. So I'm like, oh, all right. So you know the concept of rhyming. So I'm like, all right, let me break it down. So I start helping him write like a little hook, a little chorus and shit. And then after he memorized it, then he want to write the whole song. He want to go to the studio and shit. So now I'm like, all right, my oldest want to be rapping. My second want to make the beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like. Hello. And that's just them seeing me do it. I had them, like, when I had my own setup in the house and shit like that, I used to have them doing certain things that I'll tell them to say on a song. One of my songs, like, I have them say something on a song or whatever the case is. So they familiar with the whole setup and putting the headphones and talking to the mic and shit. So they understand it, like, but, like, my oldest, he want to go to the studio and make a song, like, all his little friends, cause I got him out of Patterson, my oldest. So all his little friends, I went with him the other day to he funny, he said he got a little girlfriend and shit, right? He said he's his little girlfriend. He 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like he like, can you take me to the birthday party? He like, I want you to take me. I don't want my mom to take me. I want you to take me. I'm like, I bet, yeah, I'll take you. He like, Dad, when you come, you gotta wear your chain. You gotta put on some drip. Like, he like, yo, I want my friends to see you because I be telling them you're a rapper, but they don't believe me. So I go, yo, these little white boys and shit. I'm talking about like blonde hair, blue eye, like real. They come up to me like, are you a rapper? Are you an artist? They start asking me all these questions. Yeah. My son like, Dad, give me your phone. Give me your phone. He pulled me up on YouTube. He's like, look. He's like, he put the phone next to me. That's him, right? They're like, oh, like now that just gave him a whole bunch of popularity in the school. Like he lit off of that shit. So I know he want to do his own shit, put it on TikTok, have his little friends watching him and shit, whatever. So I'm saying I started at 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it ain't. That's about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He about to be. He'll be 9 this year. So I'm saying, you know, if he want to do it, I'm gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't nobody better to support it than me. You know what I'm saying? Like if my father was alive and I was doing that, you know, I know he would have been the one that's really like, you know what I'm saying? He would have been behind it because he got to a point that he started feeling like he was getting too older to do the music and shit like that, whatever. Which I don't feel like it's an age limit on the music because I'm getting older now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in tune with everything that's going on. I felt like he wasn't in the loop of what was going on. This is my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong about my dad. But let's just say, you know what I'm saying? And which I don't look at it like that, you know what I'm saying? But I will always have them and push them. I'll be what I didn't have for myself, I'll be for them. You know what I'm saying? Course, whether I'm a millionaire and I could really, like, you know what I'm saying, or I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the one to support them. And who better than me? I know everything about this shit. I know the blueprint in and out of this music shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they're my guys though.
My last question for you. What does your happily ever after look like?
Honestly, like, my family well taken care of, my kids set up, and I like when I was younger, I really didn't care too much about nothing for real, like, you know what I'm saying? And now, like, having kids, they give me a purpose to, like, want to be better and do, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to go through what I went through, you know what I'm saying? So me seeing them be successful and, you know, them have kids and, you know what I'm saying? And my mom taken care of, she don't got to work, and, you know what I'm saying? My sisters, my brother, you know what I'm saying? And the people around me that I care about, that's, you know what I'm saying, genuine love, like, I just want to make sure everybody good and eventually, you know, be able to give back, you know what I'm saying? And that for me, that's I'll be content with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be good. Like I'll be able to be like, all right, I did it. You know what I'm saying? You know, whether it's like how you said, like independent, whether I do it independently or however it is, like, you know, but as long as I could accomplish that, that's like my, you know what I'm saying? And eventually I do want to settle down with somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? And having I want a daughter, like, you know what I'm saying? I got all boys, so I eventually want to settle down with somebody. And when I do settle down and let's say I do get blessed with a daughter, I don't know, I should have all boys, but I eventually like that's gonna be like, you know, she gonna be daddy's girl, like, and I want to be in the relationship with the mother versus how, like, you know, it's not like, I'm not gonna say it's like okay for my boys to not be grown up in the same household, but they boys, and I feel like, you know, I could teach them still from a distance, you know what I'm saying? Even though I have my kids on a regular, I'm about to go get my son after this, right? As soon as I leave from here. But a daughter, I feel like she need to have that 2-parent household, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that'll be a part of the happily ever after, like, you know.
That's what's up. Any last words?
Nah, just stay tuned for everything that we got coming. You know, we got a lot in the works. We got this tour, we got this project, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep hitting y'all over the top with everything, you know what I'm saying? And that show gonna be on the way, and yeah, definitely stay tuned with Around the Way. Like, you know?
Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate you, and
thank you for
many
having
blessings
me.
to you in your career.
Same to you.
Bye.